welcome to the fourth week of e-learning. And in the fourth week, we are going to look at ordering decimals in ascending or descending order. So we are going to be arranging decimals either in ascending or in descending order. So we need to know the meaning of ascending and descending. Here it is. Ascending order means arranging numbers from the from the lowest to the largest. Arranging numbers from the lowest to the largest is what we call ascending order. And descending order is the arranging of numbers from the largest to the lowest. So you can see now ascending and descending. One of it is the opposite of each other. When I say ascending, the opposite is descending. When I say descending, the opposite is ascending. But when they say ascending, you begin arranging numbers right away from the lowest to the highest. Then let's look at example 1. Example 1 says, arrange 0.3, 0.4 in ascending order. So when you are going to arrange numbers, especially decimals, you first arrange those decimals as common fractions. Therefore, we are going first of all to write these decimals as common fractions. So we are going to have 0.3, 0.44, 0.4. You write this one here as a common fraction. So how to write as a common fraction? We look at the number of the number of digits which are there after decimal point. If it is 1 digit after decimal point, it is out of 10. If there are 2 digits after decimal point, it is supposed to be out of 100. If there are 3, it is supposed to be out of 1,000. So here, the first one is 1 digit after decimal point. So this one is going to be 3 out of 10. Here, there are 2 digits after decimal point. We are going to have 44 out of 100. Each digit after decimal point stands for 0. So now here we have only 1 digit after decimal point. So this one is going to be 4 out of 10 because it is just 1 digit after decimal point. This one was having 2 digits after decimal point, it is out of 100. Then this one was also 1, it is out of 10. Then after changing each decimal fraction as a common fraction, you find their LCM. So here, we are not going to apply the other method of finding LCM. But you look at these denominators. The largest is the LCM. So here they have 10, 100, and 10. Therefore, the largest here is 100. Is done we consider as our LCM. So here, LCM is 100. Now, after getting the LCM, we are going to multiply each common fraction by the LCM. We multiply each common fraction by the LCM. So, let's come. You begin right here from here. This is 0.3. We have written it as 3 out of 10. Then you have 0.44. We have written it as a common fraction as 44 out of 100. Then we are having 0.4. We have written it as a common fraction is 4 out of 10. Then after that, now we multiply by the LCM times 100 times 100 times 100. After that, the next one is to divide. See here, we are going to divide this 0 with this 0. On that very one, we remain with 3 times 10, giving us 30. Here, we divide 1 0 here, 1 0 here, another 0, another 0. So here we remain with 44 times 1, giving us 44. Then lastly here, also divide a 0 with, divide a 0 with a 0. We remain with the 4 times 10, giving us 40. Then they have told us to arrange in ascending order. Remember, we have said that ascending order means from the lowest to the largest. So the lowest here is 30, followed by 40, and the highest is 44. But these are whole numbers. The numbers they have told us to arrange, they are decimals. Therefore, you look for 30. 30, each decimal was 0.3. 0.3, comma. Then 40, each decimal was 0.4. And 44, its decimal is 0.44. So here we have to arrange these decimals in ascending order. Let's look at example 2. Example 2 says arrange 0.77, 7.77 in ascending order from the lowest to the highest. So here also we are going to write 0.7, 7.77. You write each decimal fraction as a common fraction. So here I said that the number of digits after decimal point determines the denominator. If it is 1, it is out of 10. If there are 2, it is out of 100. If there are 3, after decimal point, don't count at 1, 2, 3. No, we count from here after decimal point. So here, this one, there are 2 digits. You are going to have 77 out of 100. Then here you shall have 7 out of 10. Then here you shall have 777 out of 100 also. Why I will say 77? Because this one is a digit, not 0. Here you have been saying just 777 because this 0 here has no value. It was useless to write 07 out of 1 out of 10. 077. No, we don't do like that. So if it is a 0 beginning, we just begin from here. But if it is another digit apart from 0, here you begin with this very digit. Clear? So after that, now you look for the LCM. I said that here the lowest common multiple, to look for it, we are not going to use the other method of getting LCM, but since the numbers are ending with zeros, we look at the highest. The highest here, the biggest here becomes the LCM. Now here we have 100, here 10, then here 100. The highest here there are 2, 100 and 100. So this one becomes the LCM. Then next, let's write this fraction with 0.77, this one is 7.77. We have seen this one as a common fraction is, this one is 77 out of 100. This one is 7 out of times 1 gives us 77. Here also we divide this 0 is this 0. Here it is 1 0. So here you are left with the 10. This one is equal to 7 times 10, giving us 70. Order means to arrange from the lowest to the highest. And here the lowest is 70. 70 here is the lowest. So you write 70, comma, followed by 77, comma, and lastly 777. But they have told us to arrange decimals. Therefore, you go and look for the decimals. 70. 70 is here. Its decimal is 0.7. Then 77 is here. Its decimal is 0.77. Then 777 is here. Its decimal is 7.77. Then let's look at the last example. And this example is saying arrange 0.6, 2.4, 1.7 in descending order. We said that descending order means to arrange numbers from the highest to the lowest. From the highest to the lowest. But before that, we are going to write each decimal fraction as a common fraction. So we are going to have 0.6, 2.4, 1.7. This one here we write it as 6 out of 10. Then this one, I said that we don't say 4 out of again 10 because this is a digit apart from a 0. So if it is not a 0, we begin with this. You combine these two. You read them as 24 out of now 10. Even here it is supposed to be 17 out of 10. Then let's look at LCM. I say that here the LCM is the highest denominator. The highest denominator. And here you realize that we have 10, 10, 10. It is 10 throughout. Therefore, our LCM here is going to be 10. Then we bring this 0.6, 2.4, 1.7. Write as common fractions here. This one we have seen it is 6 out of 10. Then this one is 24 out of 10. Then this one is 17 out of 10. Then after that, we are going to multiply each common fraction now with the LCM. And remember, our LCM is 10. So here, we are going to multiply here by 10, here by 10, here by 10. Then here, we divide the denominator with this one here. 6, I mean a 0 with a 0. Here you divide with the 6 times 1, giving us 6. Then here divide a 0 with a 0. Remain with 24 times 1, giving us 24. Then here gives us, we divide a 0 with a 0, remain with 17 times 1, giving us 17. And this one is telling us to arrange from to arrange in descending order. And you have seen that descending order means from the highest to the lowest. Here, we call it the highest. The highest is 24. Then you write 24, comma. After that is 17 and 6. Then, after writing like that, you write their decimals. 24, its decimal is 2.4. 17, its decimal is 1.7. Lastly, 6, its decimal is 0.6. That marks the end of lesson 7. Let's meet in the next lesson.